Good morning, namaste. Welcome to Sanur in beautiful, beautiful Bali. This is one of my favourite places. The beach is always incredibly lovely. Hope you can hear me over the water. I only arrived last night and I had to walk around the gardens today to find pockets of quietness, but also away from the sun. It's absolutely blistering heat. I think I'll be a shade baby today. Anyway, so what I'm going to be working on today is nervous system. So fight or flight is what our nervous system is used to doing when we're under attack from stress or anything else. But when you've been going through things for quite a few years, it becomes trapped in our bodies. So you always feel that there's long periods of time where you're tired. And it doesn't matter how much sleep you get, the tiredness doesn't seem to dissipate. And you might, and I think you'll resonate when I say this, but most of us out there just exist each day. We're tired. We tend to use up our reserves for something that takes our time up. So it really is acknowledging and seeing whether our bodies are going through that. And a simple way of recognising that is just by the word rain, R-A-I-N. So recognise what it is that's actually draining your energy while you're not sleeping, while you're waking up. So recognise everything that your body's going through. And then we need to allow that process. Okay, well my body is shutting down because of. My body is waking up because of. Allow it to happen after you've recognised it. And just go with it. You can do your research on how to rectify it. And then you need to investigate. Investigate what you need to do, whether it's somatic movements, whether it's trauma therapy, whether it's yoga, whether it's meditation, whether it's a run. So investigate what your body needs as to what you're going through it. And then N, stay neutral on this one. Don't judge yourself or others. Just stay neutral and trust the process that you're just going through this. And if it's been a long, long time, go back to that investigation. What do I need to get me through this? Do I need to talk to somebody to process what's in my mind? Do I need to shift what's in my body? So I'm going to help you through that in the next week or so. So it's going to be absolutely lovely. So I'm going to take you through some warm-ups, some somatic moves, and just get the body warmed up to start with, okay? So there's quite a few things here, so I've got to try and remember them all because it's a lot to process. So, between your upper ribs and your navel here, I want you to see this lovely line, this deep press. This is where, if anybody's had a cesarean, you've got to make sure you have that 4 or 3 finger press. So that lovely line there, I want you to press it and really press it hard and breathe while you're pressing. Just breathe. This is acknowledging the stomach meridian, why your body goes through certain motions. And then start to massage anti-clockwise. Notice that it may be slightly painful. Don't worry about the pain and the uncomfortableness at the moment. This is just removing anything in its way because it wants to be free. Change direction. Mine's a little bit painful today. Not through any emotional disturbances that I'm going through. But again, listening to that rain, recognise, allow, investigate, be neutral. Once you've done that a few times, go below the navel point and just give the navel point a little snap. This wakes up the chi that's currently in a stuck process of your emotions. You can have emotions for anything. You can have emotions for, well, I'd probably be here all day for what we go through, so just be neutral in this. And then your sacrum. It's the band of flesh that's above the buttocks and below the back. Give that a little fist pump. Now your sacrum is like a band of acupressure points, and it's fantastic. It's like pain release. And then go up to your kidneys. A bit difficult to get to, but give them a little. If you can't open up your shoulders like this, another one to do is that, and get the back of the fists on the kidneys if this one's a little bit difficult. Then go back to the beginning. Find your little 4 indentation, give it a press. Breathe, acknowledge. Give a nice little massage around. Now every single day we go through emotions, remember. There's not a day where you feel non-emotional. Everyone's either happy, sad, neutral, excited. Beautiful. Change direction if you haven't done already. Then give the lower belly a little press. You ready? Let's hope you don't go running to the toilet halfway through this class. Come into the sacrum, give that a really nice big thump. Oh, it's so hot, I'm in the shade. I'm sweating buckets. I'm going to have to get much earlier through this. Go into the kidneys. Beautiful. Now release that for a moment. Just sit and breathe. Close the eyes. Concentrate on the breath in through the nostrils and just really deliciously slow out through the mouth. Don't rush the nervous system, soothing, because your nervous system may have become broken or stuck through many years, or just a very turbulent, explosive experience. Remember, your body isn't broken. Just certain organs and systems in the body is just there to protect you. So when you're ready, sit comfortably. I'm only sitting like this because the angle of my knee today is a little bit funny. So I want you to raise your left arm, and I want you to take it just around the outside of the ear, really gently. Open up the other arm, the palm is up. Can't see my palm, sorry. Now very gently drop the ear, look up. Now with this shoulder, I want you to do a muscle tissue twist. You see how I'm moving the shoulder round? Now looking up is the meridian that goes from the eyes to the neck to the shoulders, so it's quite important that your gaze is up. It's also very refreshing and cleansing for the eyes, and it strengthens your eyes. So if you have rather poor eyesight, keep working on strengthening your eyes. Your shoulder might become slightly heavy. You might want to relax the arm already, just bear with. Now start to open up the palm and spread the fingers. Keep twisting the tissue, we're nearly there. Delicious. into this and see whether your neck is releasing and dropping every time that you do this tissue release. And then just relax. Bring your arm and let's extend it first. Release the hand. Drop the chin down towards the chest. And give it a really nice little turn. I'm very aware that I'm not too loud this morning because behind the camera at the moment is somebody's accommodation. And I know it's not very good to be recording outside someone's almost room. This is the only shady spot I can find. So once the chin goes over to the other side, just let the neck drop. Just feel it, raise up through the arm. Be gentle in your body. Fist pump to start with, and then we open up the fingers. Don't pull on this. Let this shoulder release it and look up. I've got such a lovely view. I've got palm trees, butterflies, blue sky, searing hot sun. So currently my fists are together, but I'm not squeezing them harsh. Just fingers are lightly in towards the palms. You don't want to create more tension here. Is your neck releasing? Then I'm going to open up through the palms and the fingers. Still keep twisting into the tissue. This is soothing nerves, trying to get you back on track. And remember, not everything with the nervous system is going to work for everybody. It all depends what you're currently in, whether you're stuck, or whether you just need a slight somatic move. But I'm going to go through the basics today, and we're going to investigate deeper into this. Because the winter months, this is when you need it more to acknowledge. And everybody needs a bit of sunshine. Very last one. Beautiful. Bring the extended arm in. Release the hand. And then lift up through the neck. Fold it around a few times. Take a moment just to sit and feel. Let the shoulders relax. Remember, you've put a little bit of, not tension, but you've worked the muscle. Perfect. So we're going to work into a little bit of somatic movement. The upper respiratory, but also the back as well. Remember, your lungs are at the front and the back. So come into a seated Sukhasana position. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you. I'm going to press the hands down as I lift the chest and look up. That's on the breath in. As I breathe out, my hands slide to the outside of the knees. And I draw the knees in as I sit back around the chest, and I drop the knees and chin down. So let's do it together. Breathe in. Now if you want to go slower than me, please feel free to. Sit right back into the spine. Open up the back. Now remember, don't take each movement to maximum. Let the body decide when it's ready to go into maximum. And you may not even find maximum yet. And where is maximum? Maximum is slightly beyond your comfortable range of movement. This is not a struggling sequence, okay? Keep it soft and gentle. The main focus is soothing. I want you, beautiful people, when it comes to spring, to come out of your cocoons. I promised you, coming out of your cocoons, spreading your butterfly wings, and finding and seeing and enjoying a different version of you. But we've got to put the work in, guys. We've got to put the work in. Beautiful. Now next time your back is open, I want you to hold it there for a little while. You ready? Open the back. Squeeze the legs in, drop the chin, interlink your fingers. Don't hold your breath, just hold the asana. Is the chin able to drop down even more? Beautiful. When you're ready to take a breath in, are you ready? Breathe. Sit with this for a moment. Sit with this for a moment. You know, when you work and soothe into various kidneys and chi lines, meridians, I don't want you to feel exhaustion. I want you to feel that when you finish that little bit, it's like your body says, thank you. So come into child's pose, Balasana. Give myself enough room. So this Balasana, I want you to really lengthen the spine. Sit back. Extend through the arms and drop through the head. Well, I'm going to leave you in child's pose and all the 10 asanas that we're going to do for 1 minute. So I want you to trust and breathe. Feel that every time you breathe out, your spine lengthens. Please push the tailbone down and work on spine lengthening, sacrum dropping. Breathe and listen to the water. Take another breath in. Next time you breathe in, slowly I want you to lift the head, lift the body, lean forward and just drop through the hips. Drop through the hips, lift up through the chest. And then push back onto all fours, adjust your hands. Pull the navel point up into the spine, drop the chin and hold it. Now if you want to go on knuckles for a higher lift, please feel free to. And hold it for 1 minute. I want you to feel that your head is getting lower and lower and lower. And remember, emotions sit in your gut, they sit in your navel. Svadhisthana and Manipura, the two chakras. So whilst I've given you moments of pause, just really pull the navel point up. Remember doing this not only gradually, but slowly. And if there's any uncomfortableness, pull back. Because otherwise you're not going to soothe the nervous system. I want you to feel how your body's transitioning into a calming state of mind, calming state of body. A few more breaths. Come in from your cat. I want you to breathe in to lift your chin up and sit back on your heels if you're able to. I'm going to come a little bit more forward. Now obviously I have to be a little bit careful on my knee. So I'm just going to lean back, lift up through the chest. And if you are able to, just lift the bottom a little bit. 30 seconds only. Like 1 minute here. And then drop through the buttocks. Take the knees a little bit wider. Everything's slow. Beautiful. Raise the arms, take a breath. Now I'm going to drop my left hand behind me, followed by my right, and I'm going to use the shoulder and pull away. Inhale, raise the right arm. Right arm goes behind me, left arm goes behind me. The shoulder gets pulled across. Beautiful. Raise the left arm. Raise the right arm. Come on up. Come back onto all fours. 1 minute snake move. I want you to intuitively move your body. Close the eyes. Feel how you move into the shoulders and the sacrum. Doesn't matter how you're moving, just that you're moving somatically. Your body will intuitively hone into the places that are rather tight or needs a functional release. Don't forget to change direction, beautiful people. Perfect. And come back in the centre. So I'm going to do a pendulum rock with my hips. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pendulum rock down and pendulum rock down. You go as low as you want to. One side might let you, the other side may not. You can definitely tell over the months of my minuscule knee problem that's affected other parts of my body already. sequence together a little bit, shall we? Child's pose, lengthen the spine. Inhale, lift up. And please drop through the hips, lift up through the chest, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, come up on all fours. Inhale, lift the belly into the spine. Exhale, sit back on your heels, knees are wide. Inhale, raise the arms, take one arm behind you. The shoulder needs to come forward, release. Inhale, raise up. Change your direction. I'm going to be in the pool in a moment. Lift up through the body. Take the arm behind you. Inhale and lift the hips. Relax when you breathe out. Perfect. Lift up through the arms. And come on down onto all fours. Beautiful snake move. Change in your direction. The next place for me is that pool. When you're ready, hip drop. Don't be in a rush to go deep. Just let the knees in the right place and feel it. Perfect. Back up to centre. Take the knees wide. I want you to relax in a wide kneed. Toes come in child's pose. Where the arms are close to you. Please relax the head. We're going to be here for 1 minute of peace. Enjoy breathing. Invite gratitude into how you're feeling right now. Gratitude that you've been given the opportunity to address your nervous system and start that road to recovery. We all need a booster, whether your immune system is stuck and paused, or whether it needs a regular shift pattern. Again, I'm going to help you through the next coming weeks of nervous system, and then we're going to be upping our asanas to increase our muscular strength to be able to deliver some internal healing. We have about another four weeks of our winter healing journey, and then we're going to be upping our game in the spring if you're ready to join me with some strength and tone work also. When you're ready to come on up, there's no rush, but take your time to uncurl the body. Come up into a seated position that serves your body purpose. Doesn't even have to be Sukhasana. So now that the body is ready and we've released a couple of very basic chi lines, again we're going to progress with this as the weeks go on, but now we're ready to go into facial, collarbone and other areas where we're now going to address the problem. So whether we've actually recognized the problem with movement, we're now going to address it. Lokha Samastha, Sukhi no Bhavantu. Be kind to yourself and all others. you in part 2. Namaste.